Yeah, so I don't know what happened. It's all good. I'm just waiting for a setup. I was just looking, I was just doing some analysis on, just doing some analysis really on the whole. What is it on? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's all good. I just did an analysis on like pound dollar. The connection, that's okay if the connection's slow. I don't mind. Just gonna wait for the US Open. Thought we'd just trade the US Open. Just waiting. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what happens to the Open anyway. So we're here, where are we here? Go there. Pound dollar. Maybe it is slow on my side today. Yeah. What else do you want to look at? This is pound dollar. What else have we looked at? We looked at euro dollar, pound dollar, and gold. We've looked at gold. Pound dollar on a weekly looks bearish. Daily's pulled back nicely. See what it does when it gets to this 764. Maybe it will turn around. And we'll try that one next time. I don't know, how does the live stream work? Yeah, that's good. Okay, I mean, we'll have a look, might we? We'll have a go. See if it works with the live streaming via Telegram next time, maybe. That's no good, it just does that though. Let's see what it does. Let's see. Let's see if that works. Let's move this over here, and let's go live with Telegram as well. Let's see if that's too much. And let's see, am I sharing the screen? Let's go here. How's that gone then? Where's it gone? Let's just set this up, set this up where I'm trying to get this set up. Let's see if we can go live on this as well. Let's go here, let's go there, let's do this. Quit and reopen. Yeah, I'll do it later, it's fine, it's all good. So let's just see if we can set this up. Just gonna set this up. See if we can share this as well. See if we can share, like, get a screen going on. This should have been here already, but I don't know why it went. It just kind of disappeared when this came on. As soon as I did that. Let's see if we do like. Let's go down here. Let's go pull this over here. Let's go to that. Let's go to Telegram. Let's go to see if we can find my charts, because my charts have disappeared. Oh, here we go. Right, we get it down here. Go here. Oh, here we go. Ta-da! And then should be able to get it on there. Ta-da! Yeah, good job. Let's go. Good, so we're on there, and we're on there, and we're on there. Alright, as long as you guys can hear me okay, and you can see my screen, and that's it then, really. Good, so I'm live via YouTube, and I'm live via Telegram. Brilliant. Let's see, what else? Can you guys type anything on Telegram? Let's go here, let's get on there, let's go back to trading, focus on the trading. Right, so pound dollar, euro dollar, all pumping down nicely, all looking for some support. See what happens really. It's been quite a nice move. Gold is the same thing, same setup. Let's have a look at Wall Street. We literally have what do we have? We literally have a nice 764 potentially. Just waiting to see really. Let's see. Uh, 7 minutes, 6 minutes roughly. I'm just waiting for the open. Let's drill into this. So let's go. So generally speaking, we've had a nice up move, which was on Friday. Everything pumped up, bullish on the monthly. This is the US markets. Yeah. See if this could just push a little bit up to here. Maybe then it's done. And repetition. So if we know certain things, we'll go with what we know, or what we think we know, or what we've seen out of observation. So based on that, it's bullish. So I can't be going short just yet. Yeah, we'll see. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow would be a better day for trading, to be fair. I allow it all to play out today, and then tomorrow would be perfect. If I have a little look here as well. Let's drill down to like a 4 hour. Yeah, got that to 1 hour. You can see a little pullback. Have a look at the DAX as well. So again, I'm just using TradingView for now, just for illustrative purposes. We'll do that because they're nice. The charts are nice. They're nice and clear. So let's see if we go like that and look at this price action on the DAX. We sort of pierced up above the 618, so I thought it was going to keep going, maybe get up to the 764 with the open. Yeah, whatever. People are so funny. How many minutes? 1 minute to go. Less than 1 minute to go. Let's see what happens. Just looking at German DAX. German DAX tested the all-time high, pushed up slightly higher, made a new record high, then bounced off it, but still showing plenty of strength for the moment on the monthly. Nice push up, bit of a mess when you look at it from a weekly point of view. Very indecisive, but still holding to the upside, still bullish. It's got to just completely crumble and fall over, and that's got to be the whole market as a whole. Everything, US markets, everything. So far, it hasn't really done that. So, when you see it shorting, their corrective shorts are nice to maybe get in on, but always be mindful that it's a corrective short and nothing more. And then you see the push up is always very strong and eager. So again, the next place for me to start looking interested to short this is off to 764. So the DAX 764 setup probably plays out ready for tomorrow. In terms of weekly cycles, we have Friday, Monday, bullish, Thursday, Friday, Monday, weekly cycle, and then turn around Tuesday. That's the thinking, that's the process. So allow it to keep doing what it needs to do. So perhaps there's no trades to be had today, but it's good to do the prepping and get it ready. So that's why I did it on the weekend on Saturday and showed you my watch list and said, look, this is what I'm looking at. And with that million account, the first target is 150k or 15%. So that's the aim. Get to there, then see what happens after that, really. Potentially we'll get to there, and then we'll be able to show withdrawing money, profits, things like that. To do all of that, show sort of transparency. It'll be fun. And see how long it takes to get there. The risk is 2.5k, so 0.25%. That's all. Quarter of a percent risk. 2.5k risk. It's enough. If you made like 0.5% to 1%, you're looking at like 5k to 10k profit. You do that on a trade, that's decent. You do that 15 times, for example. 15 to 20 good trades could give you a decent amount of profit. So looking for 150k, that's the target. So yeah, let's go. It's going to be fun. Let's get on Wall Street anyway. Let's have a look what it does here. Going to see a bit of a pullback. Let's go to like a 15-minute chart. See what it does here. Right, a bit of a push down, spike up, push down. Yeah, bit of a correction. Where can we drag down to? Maybe into here. Let's have a look. So we've got 15-minute chart. Find these lows. Maybe go to a 4-hour. If this is going to fall off on as a 764 and it's going to just sell off, I'd like to see a bit of a correction on the first wave down, and then see if it's going to actually continue down. Then we have the 382, which is like 33,350. So that's about 350 points. So there is scope. It's just been so strong that I don't know. We'll see first if it can just drop in a straight line or not. Would have been nice for it to do that little push up and just get up there and just tap. It structurally started to make a lower high. In terms of price action, it's a bit iffy at the minute. Just give it a chance to get warmed up. Is there anything that you lot want to look at? Is there any charts, anything else that you want to discuss, or do you want to send me any charts? Any breakdown? Okay, mate. Yeah, let's see what it's doing. It's holding. That's not. If you were to sell 764, where would you place your stop? Yeah, I wouldn't yet because of the weekly cycle. But my stop would be, if I was selling, it would be here, wouldn't it? It would look something like this. Just because. Something like that. Where are we going with it? Let's pull it down. Something like that. Maybe at 33,900s. And then look at something like that. But let's appreciate that this hasn't finished with everything that we're discussing. Yeah, it's just not I don't think it's ready, to be fair. I don't think it's ready to drop. It's not 764, it hasn't tapped it. I'd like to see it tap it, react off it. But see, this is what we talk about when we talk about variables. And when somebody says to me, I've been back testing, and it's like, yeah, you've been back testing, but you've back tested like my strategy, and it's no emphasis on the word my strategy. It's my strategy, but you've back tested it, but you haven't back tested it with me. Like, you haven't taken a trade and then showed me, and then we've gone over the variables. So the variables in this case is the weekly cycle being, Thursday, Friday we've trended up. So Monday we're going to continue to remain bullish into at least Tuesday. Then Tuesday we have what we call turnaround Tuesday. So in terms of observations over the years, when we have a trending move on a Friday, it tends to continue on a Monday. So if it wants to faff about here, stay bullish, consolidate, great, then I'll look to short it tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. We're just being patient. I didn't expect it just to sell off. It might do, because nothing's ever perfect or guaranteed. But just based on information that I have, based on experience, I just have to be a bit more patient with it and say, well, it didn't quite tap the 764. It would have been nice if it tapped it and reacted off it. and also it's bullish. So just those two reasons are telling me not to take the trade yet, just to wait and just see if it wants to actually sell off, because 3 o'clock we have news, so in about 20 minutes, so we stick around for 20 minutes and see if it wants to just push up. Might spike up in 20 minutes, then we'll look to see what happens after that. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So you see, patience, and I guess it's all about experience as well, and having done it so many times, and just to sort of say, yeah, now's not the time. Yeah, just gonna mute my mic and just wait and see what happens. what's going on? Yeah, look, it's holding. Yeah. I didn't mute the stream. I just left it going. Just waiting. I think it's right. Just waiting for the news. News in about 10 minutes. You can see nothing's happening. It's all very quiet. It's all very slow, all very steady. Is there anything you want me to look at whilst we're waiting? I think you guys can talk as well, can't you, on Telegram? So yeah, just waiting. Just sitting here calm, just waiting. Pound dollar, 70, UJ. Okay, UJ, pound dollar. Oh, let's have a look at those. They look alright. You see, I've got UJ. Haven't I got UJ? I thought I had UJ. I've got euro dollar. Euro dollar is the same as a pound dollar. Pound dollar is the same, so it's so yeah, pound dollar, the same. So we're looking at everything that we've discussed, just to go over it all again, really. Weekly cycles, we've had Friday into Monday, a trending move, so we will wait till tomorrow for this. Wait for this to find support to move. So yeah, allow it to actually get down and test this 764. Let it, let it do its thing. It's not done it yet, but shorten it to the 764. This is why it's so flexible with the 764. I wouldn't go and start taking it long here. Just wouldn't do it, because we talk about weekly cycles. There's emphasis on the when we have a trending move. There's emphasis on that. When we talk about turnaround Tuesday, it's important that we understand what that actually means. So dollar yen has completed Elliott wave price action, the same as the Dixie really. Let's have a look at this dollar yen. So if we go and go up, have a look at these. See, I haven't updated it yet, but there we go, like that. Get rid of that at the moment. See, that was just showing a 764 pullback. So we had an Elliott wave 1, there's the 2, and there's the 3. So the 3 being very clean and clear. So if I go like that, and that, I just took it off, but I put it back on to show you. Then we're looking for that up move at around 141.80, 141.80, 142.50 to gap into that zone. That would be quite nice. Yeah. In terms of where are we? Did I get that? Oh, there you go. Sorry, that wasn't plotted correctly. There we go. It's better. So 161 extension, wave 3. That's generally what you look for in terms of Elliott wave move. So wave 1, wave 2 perfect, wave 3 extension. In terms of secondary measures and in terms of secondary price action, let's get rid of that and that and that and that. Yeah, I'm just reading your messages. So yeah, you want to drill into this area, look at it again from a secondary point of view, get that on there, if it's going to get on there. News in 5 minutes, by the way. Plot these fibs to show, where's the 764? Yeah, came nicely into that 764, respected it, is bouncing off it nicely, looking for... Thing is, with the 764, you have to remember 764 is about getting the move, catching it before. That's why we sit here, we prep and we plan. So I wouldn't short it at 140. I'd short it off or as close to that 764 as possible. Basically, you've got this move happening and it's already kind of in play and it's already done. It's already done half of the move. So you're just chasing it, and it's rubbish. As we speak, it's a bit late almost. The idea of the 764 strategy, the idea with the divergent strategy, the whole point of those strategies is to provide you those key levels. So when you mark up on the chart the 764, if you're really keen on trading this 764, when price was consolidating here, and in a minute it pumped up to there, that's when you should be looking, and that was at 9 o'clock this morning London time. So that's when you should be looking to get involved. 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe then box it off and go like this, and go ahead and do something like that, to highlight the price action, because this was resistance, came down, found some support here, bounced up. took off, tested, tapped, really good, clean. That's how they go at the 764. Then it's come down, consolidating, and it's at that support structurally. Then it breaks. So when it breaks, you get involved, you know, or at least be ready to get involved when you drill down to smaller time frames, and you could do something like that then. Yeah, and just look to get involved. And so that's on an hour, and then drill down again, go into like these 15-minute charts, 5-minute charts, have a little look, and just see, like here, look, rejected, reversed, see if it wants to break on down, and that's your first target. I mean, yeah, you could probably take a trade here and put your stops at somewhere like that, for example, and do that. It becomes a sort of a 1-to-1, and it kind of becomes a little bit less pretty, I guess, less high probability, not high probability, but less in terms of risk to reward. Really been working hard to try and make sure that when we get a trade, that there is a decent amount of reward to be had. So if you're going to risk 50 pips, you want to make 100 pips, so to speak. If you're going to risk 50 pips to make 40, or barely make 50 or 30 or something, it kind of just becomes a little bit annoying, a bit pointless. But yeah, that is the trade. That's good. Maybe I should have come here a little bit earlier to talk to you about it. We did have a nice pullback, and now it's going. We did have a nice 382 pullback. But this is the thing, I guess. This is where the argument comes in when people talk about having a watch list and how many pairs to follow and look at, because sometimes it can get a bit much. I'd say what you're looking at is to scan the markets, do a full comprehensive scan of the markets like we've done, plan ahead. Top-down analysis will give you so much information. So looking at the monthly and the weekly. Today's Monday, so you definitely should be looking at the weekly. I wonder how many people have looked at the weekly. Because if I had 100 people in front of me, I reckon only about 5 people would be looking at the weekly chart. Being a Monday, you know, it's not even a habit that they've got as part of their process or procedure. So, you know, a bank looks at everything, looking at a full spectrum. They're not just going to come in and trade off a 15-minute chart or go to an hour chart as a max, are they? It just doesn't work that way. I know you can argue you're a retail trader and you're a day trader, but it's still important to look top down and understand what's going on. I did all this on Saturday, so I'm already ahead. I want to be 2 steps ahead of the market. Then if these moves happen, they set up, I'm already aware of it, and I can already get in. Even if I'm a little bit late, I've already done the work. I've already calculated the risk. I'm already prepped more than most. Most people come in, they're not even prepped, and they just see a move and they jump on it, chase it, and that's where you go wrong. It just becomes gambling and sensational. Look at that, beautiful. So 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, there's the move. Lovely, look at that. So what's going on with the Wall Street then? What's Wall Street doing? Is that spike down or up? I think is it going to spike up? Has it done anything? Has it not reacted? News? What about pounds? Oh, pound dollar. Okay, pound dollar's bouncing up. Okay, let's put this on. So what's going on with the dollar index? Is that spiking down then? Off the 764. Secondary 764. Yeah, that's going to come off. Okay. So that's coming off nicely. Perfect 764. Can get overwhelming, can't it? Because you've got all this stuff going on, you don't know where to turn, you don't know what to look for first, and so do your analysis in the morning, during the day, over the weekend, scan the markets, prep for everything. You're already 1 step ahead, and then come in. People are sending stuff, they see something and say, oh, look what I found. It's 5 minutes, and it's not enough time sometimes. Here, like this is somebody was talking to me today about setups, and I was saying, well, like the dollar Swiss, if it's going to come off this 764, don't just ignore all of this and think that you're going to start targeting this as a target. Sure, it can be the start of the move, and it looks to make an Elliott wave 3, 1, 2, and 3 down to here, perfect. But your first target is always with the 764 strategy. It's got to be the 382, and it's got to be based on whatever the range is. And at the moment, this is the range. This 764 belongs to this range. It belongs to this range. You can't use this 764 to target this 764. I mean, you can, and that's what we do, but you've got to be like, hold on, slow it down a minute. This 764 belongs to this range, so the T1 is this, which is what it's going for right here, right now. That's your T1. Then, of course, you can move your stops to break even, take some profit off and let it run and see how it develops. Elliott Wave 3 move can take it down to there, for sure. And if that's the case, then we should be see gold pumping. Gold should be going up now. There you go. So we're getting a nice daily bullish move, which is what we're after, which is what we've been looking for today. This is what I've been waiting for. So this is why we didn't go shorts. Wait for the news. Wait for patience. Imagine trying to sell gold with this kind of price action to the downside. Well, this isn't good price action. This was nice. This is just ending. This is just, desperate kind of price action. But fear of missing out might tell you to start shorting this out of desperation because you've missed out on this. And that's, again, this is where people make a mistake and then lose money. It's not in your plan. It's not in the strategies that I share. It's not how I tell you to trade. When you lose because you just traded shit. That was it, really. You had no discipline, and you just got desperate. And sometimes, I'm talking to traders, and the traders are like, just want to trade every day, just want to be in something, just want to be involved. And it's like, well, do you know why? Why are you in this trade? Why are you here? What are you trading for? One guy's knee-jerk reaction was when he blew an account, he immediately wanted to buy another challenge with these prop firms. I'm like, well, that's not your knee-jerk, that shouldn't be your knee-jerk reaction, but it's just addictive behaviour. It's like repetition and routine. So there's some habits that just need to kind of be dropped out, and it's just die hard because it doesn't happen easily, does it? That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. We're just going to go through the motions. I'm not missing out. I'm not missing out on anything. I'm not missing out on making money, and neither are you. Get your head round it. You're not, it's all in your own head. You're not losing anything. So just hang on. You'll be alright. So let's see what's going on here. So that's nice. And nice 50% retracement. It's blown through the 382. We often say if it blows through the 382 and it gets to the 50 and stops there, that might give us an opportunity to short this. What have we got? We've got a new hour though. It's 3 o'clock. Let's go to a smaller time frame. The 38.2 is obsolete, so we get rid of that. Straight to 50. Again, another observation. If we don't stop at the 382 and it just goes right through it, it doesn't acknowledge it, and it goes straight to the 50, then that's potentially where we are likely to see a reaction. So if this finds some resistance here, there's news related volume here, so this can just keep pumping. But if it was to find some resistance here, there's potential that we could see this drop back down again. Again, we'll see. It's got the supports there. I wanted to see this pump up so we could potentially get into it and short it back down again. I'm not too fast otherwise. We wait. We are still waiting. Is there anything else you guys want to look at? I'm just allowing all this to react and, you know, finish the reaction with the news. Oh, there we go. We did get some reaction. Cool. Let's have a look at this then. What happened with this? That's just choppy, isn't it? Wow. I'm just looking at this manipulation. It's just manipulation. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to look at? Is there anything that you'd like to potentially get into in terms of a trade? I'm not really feeling any of it at the minute. I am looking and I'm not missing any of it. And we are kind of just spiking up and down on the markets. Let's see what the other markets are doing. See what's the DAX doing. DAX is not for a nice little turnaround Tuesday. That would be quite cool. Let's see what sort of correction we get here. Again, it came into no man's land, didn't stop there, didn't quite get up to that 764, didn't give us an entry. So I wasn't just going to jump in on that. If it's pulled off there, so be it. Without me, I'm not interested. Because I haven't got a strategy for this. I don't have a strategy for what happens when price goes in between key levels. I can't just say, oh well, let's just have a go then anyway. It's not going to happen. When you're trading with big money, it's not going to happen. It has to be your rules. It has to be. That's the discipline and patience. That's it. I always say to people, I'm not a good trader, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I am a good trader, but maybe I'm just being modest. I don't know. The point is, I stick to my rules. I have the process, and that's all we do. Without that, I'm nothing. And without it, you're nothing. And you know this. And so why, after all this time, haven't you defined your rules, your rules for engagement, as it were? You know, why haven't you got them on a piece of paper? Why haven't you got them in front of you? Actually, why don't you know them off by heart? Why is it always like, why do you trade always mostly ad hoc, you know, as and when, just because it looks alright, feels alright, just based on a bit of this, a bit of that, and no real level of repetition or consistency, and then expect to be profitable or complain or feel frustrated with yourself? You shouldn't feel frustrated. You shouldn't feel anything. You should just say, you know what? Yeah, I've made a mistake here because I didn't stick to my rules. Actually, I don't have a set of rules that I follow. I don't have anything that I follow. So I shouldn't even be in the game. I shouldn't be here. I'm not ready. Just everything like that is what we're talking about, and you know it, and it just needs perspective. So this is what we're here to provide, a bit of perspective, put things into perspective for you, a bit of clarity, because otherwise you're too busy hiding behind your screens expecting everything to just work. It's like okay, it's not going to happen like that. It doesn't work that way. So yeah, why did it not save? That was weird. Let's save that. Let's go to a 5-minute chart. It's consolidating there. It's interesting. Wonder if it will drop. Let's just put this here. That was like as an idea. You notice that my stop loss would be above 764, but we'll see. Let's put that there, and let's go maybe 50 to 50 or 50 to 382. Pound Aussie 764. Okay, let's have a look at that. Pound Aussie 764. Nice. Yeah, there was the drop. There was the move. This looks pretty good actually. I've been stalking this since this morning. Again, the move was down to the 764 because of last week. We had a nice sell-off last week. Look at that candle reversing. Really nice. Down to 764. Really nice. What's the monthly doing? Bearish. Really nice. Yeah, I don't want to buy it. It should have been selling to the 764. Just short. So the 764. Do I want to go against the daily, weekly, monthly bearish price action and try and buy this back up? Not really, no. I know what you're saying. I would use, therefore, the 764 as a marker to allow it to react off there. Great, it might get up there and hit that level. But like we said at the beginning of this evening, what did we find was happening? Well, we found that there may not be enough momentum and volume. Certainly when it's against the trend, this could get up and just do something like, if we go to the 4 hour, we find that this was the move during the Asian session, 2 o'clock. So this was Asian. Markets did a nice little pullback and then it was set for another leg down. So based on that, secondary range, we can put fibs on this and monitor the price action, and we could just look to see what sort of a reaction, what sort of a retracement we get. And the idea then being is that if it comes into this area, there might be an opportunity to short it back down again, in keeping with the overall bias at the moment, the bias being down, bearish. So it's a good spot. Actually, we spoke, didn't we speak about this? We spoke about this morning, Pound Aussie. So I'm liking it, and it was good for that to there. That was perfect. So, you know, these moves started to develop last week, Friday, and like I said to you, weekly cycles allow things to finish into the month, week, new week, Monday. Weekly cycles now looking for turnaround Tuesday. So maybe we'll see some upbeat moves, price action. Maybe this will be good for it. Again, I'm happy for this to go long here and react off here and see this get up to here. There's no reason why not. I mean, if you wanted to take it up to 189 or try and get up to there, there's no reason why you can't. You know, it's a good entry, and you can with this initial pump up. It's pretty cool. So your stop loss is quite tight. Your entry's okay. Your risk to reward is pretty generous. For me, like I said, high time frames are just telling me that it's all bearish and should have been just shorting down to the 764 at least as a T1. If you don't want to get in late and get to that, that's absolutely understandable. So now what? Wait for this to go up here, reset, and then we can take another leg down, because weekly's bearish, monthly's bearish, daily's been bearish. I don't want to go against those higher time frames at the moment. Yeah, weeklies, I mean, it's only Monday, so we'll see. But yeah, that's it really. But hopefully you found a bit more, find that these sessions are a bit more educational and insightful and help you maybe with your deeper learning, because you're all pretty competent. There's not an issue there. It's just about the details, the variables, the little things. You know, you've all got this. You're all there with it. It's just little things though. The little things, the fine print, the detail. It's there, isn't it? It just tends to mess you up a little bit. So yeah, I'm just just waiting now, really. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow's a good day because it allows everything to reset. For me, tomorrow's the day where I'll be interested. You know, the DAX was nice. The DAX went without me, The DAX didn't get to my level. I'm looking for this to get up. It could have at least just pushed that a little bit. Why couldn't it have just given us that little bit? It's 50 pips. Just gives a little 50 pointer. Get 50 points. Gives a nice little 50 point little nudge. Get it because it's 764. What about SP 500? What's going on with that? See, that just continues to show that move when it broke out of here to get to that 618. Again, the volume's so thin. This is a weekly, daily. It's just, yeah, it's kind of there. NAS has been on a mission to the upside as well, and it hasn't really stopped despite everything that's going on. That's just on a little roll at the moment, and I just find that there's a lot of conflict. So Dow Jones finally made a decent move up in line, so everything's in sync to the upside. So I'm just being patient a little bit more because I've seen upbeat moves on the markets. I don't want to start shorting it because there's nothing to tell me to short at the moment. But when it does fall over, find some resistance and react and start dropping, then we'll get involved for definite. So I'm just hanging on there a little bit. You know, even this Dow, just a bit annoying really. Price action. It's doing some sort of a correction, but you see it went kicking and screaming with news reacting like that. It hasn't done what I want it to do the way I want it to do. So yeah. Yeah, so we have got some setups, we've done some analysis, there's a couple of key things going on, there's a couple of decent bits and pieces setting up nicely. It's all there, I'm just going to find some entries, that's all. I'm just going to find an entry, look for some entries. That's it, nothing else at the moment. I don't know. Now it's breaking. Let's see if it does it. Let's see. Trying to break down. Look at what it's going down. It's gone down, spiked up, down, spiked up. Maybe it is ready to go down. I'm still not jumping into this. Let's go to a 5 minute. Look at this on 5 minutes. So this is 5 minutes. So 5 minute bouncing around. Chop, chop, chop. It's like if you want to go down, just go down already. What are you waiting for? It's not going down easily. It's going down kicking and streaming. Kicking and screaming price action is not attractive. It's not appealing. I don't want to put my money on this. That's not my money going on to that kind of price action. It's just not going to happen. Sometimes you just got to have a bit of integrity, a bit of backbone, a bit of like, just say, actually, market, stick 2 fingers up at it and say, if you're not going to respect me with clean, clear, nice price action, good clear volume, trending movements and all that you're looking for, perfect conditions. I mean, alright, it doesn't have to be perfect, but near perfect. You know what a good trade looks like. You know what good price action looks like. If you've worked with me long enough, you know all of that because I've shown you it. You've had it. You've experienced it. And I always say to you, remember what good price action looks like. Know it, remember it, have it ingrained. So then when you step up to take these trades, you can say, was that, how much, when you scorecard it, when you do a TripAdvisor rating out of 10 for the trade you're about to take, you can rate it and say, well, out of 10, how good is it? Based on your experience, because you have the knowledge and the experience. You've worked with me long enough. You know what good looks like. You know what bad looks like. But it's just part of you just wants to get involved all the time. Fear of missing out, impatience, and that's where you deserve to lose. You deserve to lose. You deserve everything you get because it just serves you right. Because you're just greedy and impatient, and you act like a child or puppy, where you just want to chase everything that moves. So it's on you. So then when you feel sorry for yourself, like, it's just work with me, and we'll just keep you sane, if nothing more, on the straight and narrow. If you just want to go alone and be subject to all of this abuse that the market gives you and the pitfall, pitfalls that you're going to face. I mean, all right, there's lessons to be learned, but sometimes you just be like, oh, I don't want to learn any more lessons. I'm tired. I'm all beaten up. I'm all bruised. Like, when's this going to stop? This torture. It's like, it's not until you change. You have the power. This control is in your hands. Just know when it's time. This isn't time to be selling the market. It's in an uptrend. It's been bullish. This pullback down is just sucking you in. It's not attractive. We just missed this. Damn, gold. Okay, do you know what? Gold. No one pointed to gold and I missed it. Fuck. Gold was good. Gold is in a downtrend. Gold has been nice for that drop back down. We had that nice push up. Nice push up. Reacting off the 50 because it went through the 382. It didn't stop at the 382. So it went to the 50 instead. So it will react off the 50. If you want to short gold, let's have a look. Let's measure this. Let's see if we can get something on this. This isn't a best entry at all. Good little bit of price action. Let's see. Nice move up. Perfect, actually. Perfect move up. Good. Okay, so look, marker 1955. Let's have a look at gold. Gold has it makes sense, you know, with the down week and everything else. So let's just see. Let's just see. Yeah. Just see. Good. Let's see if it goes to 1960 and reacts off there. And then we might be able to get involved. That might be quite good. Oh yeah, let's see what you're doing here. That's alright, isn't it? Yeah, good. You had a little go. You've had a go on the DAX. You had a go on the Dow. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, nice work there. Really good. That's alright. That's really good. Yeah, exactly. Yes, mate. Yeah, no, nice work, mate. Nice work. I'm happy for you. I'm really proud of you. That's good. That's not easy, is it? Not easy at all. Good. Anyway, there we go. 618. Have a drink. Right, I'm out and about. Let's see. It's trying, isn't it? It's trying to get there. All eyes on gold. Such a shame about that one. What's going on with this? Dollar yen. So dollar did a lovely move. Look at that. What was that off? Wow, that's nice reverse in there. That was solid. 764, yeah. That was nice. 764. Just a bit late on just a bit late. 4 hours late. Could have been a little bit more timed in terms of looking, monitoring, set this up, see this break, catch that. That would have been good. It would have been perfect. But yeah, it was already down to here, and for me, sitting at 140, could it go back up to here first drop? I don't know. It's all about the entry. So yeah, sometimes you're going to get it, sometimes you're going to be frustrated, sometimes you're going to take a little chance and have a go, maybe go with 0.25% instead of half or something like that. Yeah, beautiful. What about Aussie? That's cool. That's good. It reinforces your belief system. Don't be frustrated if you don't get on any of these. Just be like, when you're working with me, this is the stuff I'm showing you every day. I'm saying, look, it does this off here, and it does that, and it, you know, and you see it happen again and again and again and again and again. So don't expect to catch every single one, and sure, you might get a bit frustrated because 3 or 4 of these setups might pass you by, but they're buses, never ending buffet. You catch the next one, the next one, the next one. It's fine. And when you get on that next one, when you get involved, be 100% focused on it and really maximise it. You know, really milk the crap out of it when you can. Make your money, because that's what we do, right? 2-3 of those a week should sort you out for the week. Should feed you, as they say. You know, it should be enough. So let's have a look. So, yeah, Dow Jones having another push. What's going on with this? That's just, yeah, that's dropping off. Okay, off the 618. Sorry, I'm doing too much talking and not enough trading. No one gave a heads up on gold. Not your job, I guess. We could have got in on this. Could have got in on like there, or just on that immediate drop there. Look to get in. 1955. This is the. Okay, get ready. Anyway, this is cool. We can do this in terms of stop loss. Didn't get on the 1955. If it breaks 55, you can short it, take it down to 53, and even lower still. What's it gone up to? 50%. So we're looking for at least a 50% correction potentially. We can see it pull back down to about 1950. So you can look at a 50 pip move down to 1950 if it breaks here. So as a T1. Let's see what happens.